What up, bitches? It's the misanthropic one, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant/review. Today, I want to talk about this album right here, A Tribe Called Quest's presumably final album, titled We Got It From Here. Thank you for your service. Y'all know who Tribe is. Especially if you're subscribed to me, you know who the fuck Tribe Called Quest is. Legendary rap group from Queens, New York. They are back with their final album, as announced by Q-Tip himself, who's the frontman of the legendary rap group Tribe Called Quest. Final album. Y'all know that Phife Dawg died. I believe it was early this year. He passed on, and here it is. Here's the final product. They were working on reunion material, and this is it. Here, they've been out of the game for 18 years. Q-Tip has done solo shit. He's produced Ali Shaheed Muhammad, who I'm not even sure if Ali Shaheed Muhammad had anything to do with this project, because I don't see his name anywhere on here. Ali went on to do solo shit, production as well. Jarobi, glad to say he's actually back as a full-fledged member on this album. So let's get right into the artwork. There's the front cover there. There's the back. Let's get inside here. Hold on a minute. Let me show you the CD. There it is. A lot of people recognize this figure right here from the Low End Theory. There's the CD. Take the CD out. Still got another drawing of one of these figures on there. Open this up, and on the insert, here's what you got here. A bunch of drawings, look like chalk or crayon drawings right here of different figures. And on the inside, you get the lyrics and credits and shit. So very good as far as the art is concerned. I'm going to read off the features on this bitch. I'm gonna do it from my phone. All right. So, as far as vocal well, I'll do vocal and instrumental features because they're all tied in. A lot of these guys are somewhat famous too. So you got Consequence. Well, some people argue that Consequence is an official member of the group. He was dragged in, I believe, on the 4th album. He was dragged in, but he was only on it for that album. He was only in A Tribe Called Quest on a few tracks for that album. You got Jack White from the White Stripes, Elton John, legendary names right there. Let's see, Busta Rhymes, who appears on this album a few times. You got Andre 3000 from Outkast, Marsha Ambrosius, Abby Smith, the Consequences on here a couple times. You got Talib Kweli, Kanye West, Katia Cadet, Anderson .Paak, Kendrick Lamar, and I think that's about it. Yeah, production for the most part was handled by Q-Tip. See, I don't see freaking Ali Shaheed Muhammad's name anywhere on this shit. But you have different guys that jump in doing keyboards and drums. There's a lot of live instrumentation on here. But Q-Tip did a lot of the production. He handled all of it, as a matter of fact. Hold on. Produced by Q-Tip, yeah. Okay. And it was recorded here in New Jersey, which makes this a little bit special for me. Okay. Pros and cons. I'm gonna try not to rehash what other people have said, because I actually wanted to wait till I had the physical copy in my hands. I know a lot of people jumped on it and reviewed it and talked about it, which they should have. I'm glad, because music like this is fucking timeless, and I like it. You know, I think that they came full circle with this album. You know, that with the including of Jarobi, and Jarobi, because he needed to. You know, I've liked him. It always was Tribe Called Quest with him in the group. You know, even when he left, it still loved Tribe Called Quest, but you know, it needed to be this way with Jarobi in it to make the cipher complete, so to speak. And you know, I say it comes full circle too, because with the including of Busta Rhymes on certain songs, because a lot of people really jumped onto Tribe Called Quest with the song Scenario, and Busta Rhymes got propelled into the mainstream with that song. He was one of the people that had a memorable verse on that, so it's only right that he comes back on here and have a little bit of influence on this record. Still maintains that jazz hop sound, you know, as some people describe their style as. You know, they like to mix a lot of the jazz and soul within their music, so anyone who's a Tribe fan will be proud of that. For me to kind of put this in a nutshell, I'm gonna quote my man Immobilarity One. Shout out to you, brother. He put this perfectly. If you took I think he said, if you took the last Tribe album, the Love Movement, and mixed it with Q-Tip's solo album, The Renaissance, you would have this album. This would be what comes out of it. And I couldn't be more happier with this album. I think that this is a great way to end their legacy, or to preserve it, I should say, but to end their group, because supposedly they might do one world tour, a final world tour, before disbanding permanently. And I enjoyed it, you know. The only con I have is that I wish Phife was on there a little bit more, because it's kind of sad listening to this shit, knowing that it's the last time you're gonna hear him on an album, or ever, you know. So that's the kind of the sad part about it. It does kind of get you just a tad bit emotional, but yeah, fucking great album, man. Rest in peace, Phife Dawg. You will live on, thanks to this record. Wish you could have been on there more. But yeah, my rating of this shit, definitely it's up there, man. I know some people. Well, let me give my fucking rating first. I'll give it a 9 out of 10. I definitely enjoyed it. I know some people were very few people were kind of critical on it. I even got into it with one producer. who said, "Oh well, I'm not interested in listening to dated shit," and it kind of brought out the hip hop elitist in me, because I try to dead that part of my personality, like I dead the simp part of my personality, but this dude was saying, "Oh, I'm not interested in hearing dated shit," and I'm like, "Well, how do you know it's dated if you haven't listened to it?" Well, I'm just not interested. I mean, you know what? I'm not even gonna go into it. Pick it up. I'm very happy with this release. Anybody that's a fan of old school hip hop, or just tribe in general, that the whole Native Tongues movement, Mos Def, shit like that, you're gonna enjoy it. Okay. Everybody else, y'all know the deal. Leave your love, leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe, support dope shit, and that's it. All right. Peace, bitches.